Get your glasses up. Get your glasses up. A toast to the men. Welcome to A Toast to the Men with your guy, SD Booker. Thanks for joining me. Thanks for the support. Thanks for commenting. Thanks for hitting that like button. Before we get started, let's go ahead, hit that subscribe button, hit the like button. Let's go. Now, Kevin Samuels and Dr. Umar Johnson. Two polarizing guys, two polarizing men who are on the opposite ends of the spectrum. Kevin Samuels, more so, he's on this path of, or platform of critiquing black women in particular, holding them accountable, raising the bar for black men, and just calling black women out on their stuff, man. Not catering, not pandering to them at all. He's very seldom, if at all, complimentary to him. So he's on that extreme side there. Dr. Umar Johnson, he's an extremist too. He very complimentary towards black women. I don't believe I've ever heard him criticize black women or hold them accountable. He's more so either blaming black men or the system, white men, for the way black women are. So that's extreme also. So I know of both of these guys. I don't listen to either one of them too often. I actually haven't listened to Dr. Umar Johnson in quite some times. I can't listen to Kevin Samuels too often either. It's too extreme. I like to listen to more balanced stuff. So I digest both of these guys in pieces very seldom. But let's get into it. So recently, Kevin Samuels mentioned Dr. Umar Johnson, and he's been sarcastic, facetious, and a bit serious also, because he showed some frustration as to commenters, viewers, saying that he needs to speak and act more like Dr. Umar Johnson, and he took offense to that. And so, sarcastically, he made fun of some of Dr. Umar Johnson's mannerisms and his sayings and some of his quotable remarks. Dr. Umar Johnson took offense to that, and he responded indirectly to Kevin Samuels without mentioning his name. He just broadened his message to YouTubers. From his message, kind of knew he was talking about Kevin Samuels. This is the thing. I speak about balance a lot, and neither one of these guys, at least on social media, exercise balance in their perspective. It's not objective at all. It's extreme. Like I said, Kevin Samuels more on holding women accountable, checking black women, not really complimentary towards them at all, exposing, highlighting their flaws, which I can't say he's lying, right? He's not lying. And now, you got Dr. Umar Johnson, is very complimentary, never highlight black women's flaws, blames, like I said, the black man or white man for the black woman's atrocities or shortcomings, which is half truth. He's misleading. I can't say he's lying. He's misleading. He's only telling half truth. But Kevin Samuel is also only telling half truth also. Now, Dr. Umar Johnson, he believes all women are queens, and he holds them on a pedestal, which I don't agree with. I don't agree with all black women are queens. I think we got some witches, we got some whores, we got some Jezebels, we got some shady individual women, we got some sorry women, and yes, we do got some women that are queens, that are high end, but I really think that's a 5% of the female population. So I believe that's a unique woman, but that's not saying, within that 95%, I mean, you could have a 10 or 15% that are decent, you know. But the kind of woman Dr. Umar Johnson is praising, man, that's a 5% woman, man. But I'm just saying there are some quality women in the 15 to 20 percentile. But to say all black women are queens and need to be held in high regard, I disagree. I disagree wholeheartedly. Now, Kevin Samuels, to only highlight, you know, the negativity of the black woman is misleading too. I don't agree with that either. You know, that's misleading. That's deceiving, and so I can't co-sign that either fully. I think if these guys were on the same platform and were a team, I mean, it would be dynamic because we'll have an objective view, both ends, more balance. But they're apart, they're not on the same platform, or they're not a team. So now they kind of oppose each other. But I want to tell the people, don't be surprised if these guys are good friends behind the scenes. You know, man, this is all a game to an extent. And these guys have made it to where they've made it to because they've played the game quite well. They both draw energy from the black woman. They know the black woman, to speak on the black woman, whether it's from a negative perspective or a critical perspective or a positive and complementary perspective, is going to draw eyeballs if you really go hard and become an extremist on either side. It's going to draw views. It's going to generate money. They know this. Derrick Jackson proved the same thing. He was an extremist also with pandering to the black woman, drew eyeballs. His channel was able to monetize quite well. So they know this. Do I believe they're hustlers, or they really believe what they're preaching? I don't know. You know, I don't know these guys personally, so I really can't say. But I do know they know the game. They know how to play it. Anybody that is in any sales or does any research knows the money is associated with the women. Women, they may make less than men, but they spend more. Look at studies. Women spend 83 cents on a dollar. So women spend more. Women are on social media more. So yeah, if you can get the attention of women, whether it be from negativity or positivity, you're in. This is proven. I think back in the day, man, I heard a story of Tupac telling Biggie that Biggie's song Party and BS was cool, but he needs to target the women. He needs to make his music for the women. He told Biggie that's who buys records, the women. The dudes are fickle when it comes to artists and buying records, but the women will be loyal. They'll buy your records. And Biggie changed up his style. And look at that, man. At his own mission, black, fat, and ugly. But, hey, he had the women's attention. He made music for the women, right? The beats, the lyrics, tailored to the women. And he drew that attention. So that's the thing, man. If you know marketing and you know sales, you know that's the key, man. Targeting on women, and you can make a good living. And these brothers know that. So don't be fooled. Even with my book, A Toast to the Men, was not targeting women. I was targeting men. But women are my number one supporter. I can't really explain it, but that's my number one supporter, women. They support. So, and as a token of appreciation, that's the reason. That's one of the reasons I'm writing the book I'm writing now, Palmer Christie, as homage and appreciation to women for their support. And I got this idea, this concept to write this book, 3-book series, Palmer Christie, that'll be out next year. And so, yeah, don't be fooled. Don't be fooled by these guys. It could be an act, it could be real, but don't be surprised that these guys are friends. And my personal choice is for us to focus on building up the men, building up the black man, and not put so much attention on the black woman from a negative perspective or a positive perspective. I think it's a distraction. So I'm going to encourage brothers to focus on yourself, focus on building up yourself, building up other men. And I wholeheartedly believe once you focus on yourself, the women will get in line, man. I believe that because at the end of the day, she wants to be with the winner. So focus on you and your brothers becoming winners, and everything else will line up. You know what? I want to end it with this. It's ironic that these two brothers focus on women so much for different reasons, but for the same reason too, right? That bread, those eyeballs. But neither one of these brothers are in a relationship with a black woman, a committed relationship. Neither one. They both say they're single. But they have so much advice for brothers. They have so much advice for black women. One has so much criticism for black women. One has so many compliments for black women. But neither one of these guys are in a relationship with black women. Go figure. So, are you being hustled, right? Or are you being fed righteously? Gotta think about that, man. You invest so much time into these guys, but in their real life, away from the camera, they're not invested in a black woman. Smarten up. All right? Peace.